on money. Our topic is still money. So the question was, Kamaru bought bananas in groups of 20 at 20 shillings per group. He cut them into smaller groups of 5 bananas each. He cut them into smaller groups of 5 bananas each and sold them at 10 shillings per group. And sold them at 10 shillings per group. What percentage profit did he make? 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 Yes, Lynn, that's okay. That's okay. At least now there's light where you are. But she has vanished again. It's an easy one. Should take you less than a minute. Come on. Brittany, have you finished? Pauline, Jerry?
Yes.
What's the answer? Yes, Brittany?
Show me my answer is 62.5%.
2.5.
62.5%.
62.5%.
Yes.
Which figures have you used?
Pardon?
There's something wrong with your answer. Relook at your calculations. Daisy, have you finished?
I have not had the question.
Daisy, the question is,
Yeah?
Kamaru bought bananas in groups of 20. She bought bananas in groups
Pardon?
Kamaru bought bananas in groups of 20. Groups of 20 at how much per group? At 20 shillings per group. At 20 shillings per group. They are in groups of 20 and they are 20 shillings per group. Then she cut the bananas into smaller groups of 10 each and sold each group at sold them at 10 shillings per group. To smaller groups of 5 each, sorry. Groups of 5 each.
Pardon?
Daisy.
Yeah?
Daisy, what haven't you had? What is your problem?
I'm not hearing you well.
Sorry. Alison, what do you mean by you'll start your video later? What is the problem? You don't want to be seen?
No.
Can you hear us? Alison, can you hear us?
Yes.
Why are you saying you'll start your video later? Daisy, have you got it? It is 20. She bought bananas in groups of 20 at 20 shillings per group. She cut the bananas into smaller groups of 5 each and sold the bananas at 10 shillings per group. What was her percentage profit? Yes, Brittany, have you got another answer? Huh?
That was my answer.
62 and a half.
And
Okay.
yes.
A different answer? Different answer? Veran, have you got an answer?
Yes.
What is your answer?
I have used decimal points.
62? 62.5. Okay, let us see if you are right. Now, in the original group, we have, she bought bananas. And the bananas were 20. They were 20. Because they are in a group of 20. And then she cut the bananas into smaller groups of 5. So how many groups of 5 will we have? We are going to take 20 and divide it by 5 so that we have 4 groups. 4 groups of 5. Then she sold each group at 10 shillings. So that means we are going to multiply 4 by 10 to get 40 shillings as her now selling price, isn't it? Then now we take, the buying price was 20 shillings, the selling price is 40 shillings. So to get profit, we take selling price minus the buying price. And the selling price is 40, the buying price is 20. That leaves us with 20 shillings. Percentage profit is going to be profit over buying price times 100. Isn't it? So that is going to be 20 over buying price, which was 20 times 100. Brittany, how did you get your answer?
Me, instead of dividing those smaller groups of 5, I subtracted.
Why did you subtract? So what is our profit
So
now?
My profit was 250 and my buying price was 400.
100.
That is, yes.
That is too much. So what is our buying price now, Sheila Mukiri? Our profit, sorry, percentage? Yeah, what is our percentage profit? Mercy?
50%.
Is it 50%?
60.
Sure.
60. Yes, you said 20 over.
20.
How do you calculate percentage profit?
Profit over buying price times
It is profit
100%.
over buying price times 100, isn't it?
Yes.
What is our profit?
Yes. 20.
Our profit is 20. What was the buying price?
40.
The buying price is not 40. Come on.
20.
The buying price was 20.
Oh.
So if you multiply that by 100, what is our profit? It is 100%, right? It is 100%. She made 100% profit. She bought at 20, she made a profit of 20 shillings. So that is 100%, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, that is 100%. That's okay. So next question. Next question. A shopkeeper bought 3 trays of eggs at 150 shillings per tray. A shopkeeper bought 3 trays of eggs at 150 shillings per tray. A shopkeeper bought 3 trays of eggs at 150 shillings per tray. On the way to the shop, she realized that 20% of the eggs were broken. On the way to the shop, she realized that 20% of the eggs were broken. She sold the rest at 72 shillings per dozen. She sold the rest at 72 shillings per dozen. The rest at 72 shillings per dozen. How much loss did she make? If a tray carries 30 eggs? Are you working out?
Yes.
Yes.
He sold the rest at how many shillings?
72 shillings per dozen.
Thank you.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, my friend, Brittany.
There where you said 20%. Can you repeat?
20% of the eggs were broken.
Thank you.
20% of the eggs were broken. 20% of the eggs were broken. How much loss did she make?
18.
Is it percentage loss?
No, in shillings. In shillings. Salma, do you have the question? Salma, do you have the question?
No.
You don't have the question. Mumtaz, do you have the question?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh? I repeat the question. The shopkeeper bought 3 trays of eggs at 150 shillings per tray. 3 trays of eggs at 150 shillings per tray. On the way to the shop, she realized that 20% of the eggs were broken. 20% of the eggs were broken. If she sold the eggs at 72 shillings per dozen, how much loss did she make? If a tray carries 30 eggs, how much loss did she make? Yes, so I want to believe you're finished.
Can you
Yes,
repeat?
Marcy?
18.
18,
shillings.
Whitney?
I agree with her.
What is your answer? Don't say I agree.
18 shillings.
18 shillings. Veran?
So that is what she has said.
Veran?
18 shillings.
18. Emily?
16.
15. Emily, 15 is not right. There's a problem with 15. Lynn?
18.
18. Whitney? Whitney? Whitney, where's your camera? I can't see you. So let us work together very fast. Salma, what's your answer? Salma, what's your answer?
18.
18. Mtaz, what is your answer? 18. Let us see. This person has bought 3 trays of eggs at 150. So what is the total buying price here? We are going to take 3 times 150, which is going to give us,
450.
450. This is going to give us 450. This is going to give us 450. Now, once you get 450 as the buying price, then you look at the number of eggs that got broken, which is 20% of the eggs. But she has bought 3 trays, and then a tray is 30. So how many eggs did she buy in total?
40.
45 eggs.
90.
90 eggs. You're going to multiply 30 by 3
90
so that you get 90 eggs, and you get now 20% of 90. And 20% of 90 is going to be 90 times 20 all over 100. Sorry. Let's get 80%, isn't it? 80. And you're going to get 72 eggs, isn't it? So she went home with the shop with 72 eggs. Now, of the 72 eggs, she divided them into dozens. So now we divide 72. A dozen has how many? 12, isn't it? So we divide 72 by 12. You're going to get 6. So she had 6 dozens, which she sold at 72 shillings each. So you multiply 72 by 6, and you get 430. 432. Is it for 32? But the buying price was 450. The buying price was 450. You take away 432, you get 18 shillings. So her loss is 18 shillings. Her loss is 18 shillings. Her loss is 18 shillings. Next question. How many got it right? Let me see by a show of hands. How many got it right? Let me see. Yes, good. Good. That's okay. Good. Good. Next question. Next question. A salesperson earns a basic salary of 7,500 per month. A salesperson earns a basic salary of 7,500 shillings per month.
Pardon?
A salesperson earns a basic salary of 7,500 shillings per month. He is also paid a commission of 5%.
Pardon.
What is the problem?
You start the question.
Now, when I mute you, you unmute yourself. Then now, because of noise, you can't hear. You start saying, pardon, pardon. Don't unmute yourself unless you want to talk. There's a lot of noise in your backgrounds. So this person is paid 7,500 shillings per month. 7,500 shillings. Then he also earns a commission of 5%. You see, Emily has unmuted herself. And there's a lot of noise in her background. %5 on all sales above 30,000. All sales above 30,000. In a certain month, her total earning was 14,250. In a certain month, her total earning was 14,250. In a certain month, her total earning was 14,250. Total earning is 14,250. What was her total sales for that month? What was her total sales? Total sales for that month. 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 Who has not got the question? Good, we all have the question. Lane, work it out. Stop staring at the paper.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Will your answer have a decimal place?
No. Yes? Who has finished? Yes, Brittany?
Teacher, me, my answer has a decimal place.
Look at your answer again. Look at, check you are working. Check you are working. These people who don't want to turn on your cameras, I'm going to remove you from the class. Unless you have a network problem or the camera has a problem. Who is stuck? Yeah, okay. Michelle, what is your answer? Yes, Veran?
I'm stuck.
Veran is stuck.
Teacher, even me, I'm stuck because you have said the answer does not have a decimal place.
Who is stuck?
I
Put up
think
your
my
hand.
answer is
Yeah.
42,750.
Total sales. Total sales, Mercy. Total sales.
I'm stuck.
Let us work out together. A salesperson earns a basic salary. Brittany, what is it?
Teacher, nothing. It was
Your hand
just
was
by
raised.
mistake. No, it was by mistake.
A salesperson earns a basic salary of how much? Of 7,000? Of 7,000. Earns a basic salary of 7,500 shillings. And then in 1 month, this person earned 14,250. 14,250 shillings. So if she earned 14,250 for that month, then we are now able to calculate the commission that she was paid for that month. So we are going to take the commission is equal to total sale, total earning minus basic salary, isn't it? Total earning minus basic salary, that is the commission. So you take the total earning, which is 14,250, minus the basic, which is 7,500. 14,250 minus 7,500. Then we take away to find the commission she earned that month. So 0 with 0, then we have 5 there. Borrow 1 from 4, you are left with 3. 12 minus 5 is 7, eh? And then we have borrow 1, 13. 13 minus 7 is 6. So her commission for that month was 6,750. Did we reach that point?
Yes.
Good. Now, once you get 6,750, this was her commission. But this commission was 30%. Is it 30%? Or 5%? This commission was 5% of the total earning. 5%. This commission is 5%. So if this commission is 5%, we are going to say if 5% is 6,750, what is 100%? So you will take 100 times 6,750 all over 5. So 5, you will cancel there once. 5 there, 20. So you take 6,750 multiply by 20, and you get 0, 0, 0 carry 1, 14, 15 carry 1, and that is 12, 13. Is it 13? So you get 135,000 shillings. That is 100%. But remember, she is paid a commission of 5% on sales above 30,000. So in other words, this 135,000 is what is above 30,000. So that means there's a 30,000 that is hanging, isn't it? Do you understand? So therefore, we are going to take this 135,000, if you want to get the total sale, and add it to 30, because it is above 30, isn't it? Do you understand? So therefore, we add it to 30. You add it to 30,000. So if you take 135,000 and add it to 30,000, you get 165,000 shillings. That was her total sale for the month. Did you follow?
Yes.
Who did not follow? If you did not follow, I can repeat. If you did not follow, I can repeat. Yes, Lynn, did you follow? That's okay. So if you followed, you can move. The last question in this area. The last question. Maraga paid 4,400 shillings for a bicycle. 4,400 shillings for a bicycle. After he was given a 12% discount. Maraga paid 4,400 shillings for a bicycle. After he was given a 12% discount. After he was given a 12% discount. James bought the same item from a different shop and was given a 15% discount. James bought the same item at a different shop and was given a 15% discount. How much more than James did Maraga pay for the item? How much more than James did Maraga pay for the item?
Pardon.
Pardon.
How much more than James did Maraga pay? Maraga bought a bicycle and paid 4,400 shillings after he was given a 12% discount. James bought the same item from a different shop and was given a 15% discount. These people with cocks. And was given a 15% discount. So how much more than James did Maraga pay for the item? How much more than James did Maraga pay for the item? You have 1 minute to work that out. 1 minute. One minute.
I have the answer.
What is the answer, Sheila?
150 shillings.
150.
50.
150 is okay. 150. Are you sure?
Yes.
Ah, who is that? Brittany?
150 shillings.
150. So we are going to continue working out in the next lesson. This lesson I can see is over. When we meet next, we will pick up from there. Otherwise, I am going to send more questions. Check your WhatsApp. If you are able to open Word documents, you'll find the questions there on money. Continue working, and we will revise in the next lesson. The next lesson begins at 11:20 a.m. We meet at 11:20. Thank you for joining me.